skies. But the beginning of that dream holiday can often become a nightmare. We've all been there, on a plane, gin and tonic in hand, seat reclined, dreaming of those sunny beaches and that week in the sun. Then, suddenly, the child behind you starts kicking your chair. Toddlers start to fill the aisles, and the sound of screaming kids, usually your own, is everywhere, and you're back to reality with a bump. Now, for one American woman, enough is enough, and she says she has the answer. She started a campaign to get them banned. Yep, she wants child-free air. And GloZell and mother of two, Shauna Larry. Well, actually, I've just heard we're having a little bit of trouble getting GloZell from LA, but I have Shauna Larry with me here now too. So I'm going to go to you first,
no problem,
and then we'll let GloZell
let her loose.
Let her loose on us. So basically, GloZell is saying that it is so horrendous if you're on a flight and you don't have children and a child starts screaming that they should be banned.
I know.
You have two children.
I do.
How
old? You?
I do.
Yes. Mine are 4 and 3.
4 and 3. So you're in that stage where it's terrifying to take a child on a plane.
No, I've taken them since they were born. You know, I've done a long haul flight with them when they were babies, and they were fine. They were absolutely brilliant.
But what if they hadn't been?
If they hadn't been, obviously you have to deal with it. I think as a mum, you must be prepared. Bring lots of toys, lots of books, lots of games for them to play. Also, butter up the air cabin crew, because you really need them on your side.
What you do?
Well, you know, you don't want to be like disturbing everybody every 10 minutes. You need something, so they'll get the stuff down from the overhead locker. They'll get you the milk if you need the milk. You know, just be nice to them and they'll be nice to you back. They're there to help. So that's a good thing.
To take some of the pressure off you. Because the thing is, if you get tense, your baby gets tenser and tenser. And actually, I'm just hearing, I think we can hear from GloZell now. Is she there? Morning, GloZell.
Good morning.
How are you today? Cheerio.
I'm excellent.
Okay, GloZell, tell us how you feel about children on aeroplanes.
I'm going to tell you how everybody feels about children on airplanes. They feel that they shouldn't be there and they should just be quiet. You know, so just have their own plane where they can just do whatever you want to. But that's how everyone feels, not just me. I'll just speak for them. So I'll be bold enough to say it.
So you don't have any children?
No, I don't. So why do I have to listen to yours?
Now, clearly, there's going to be a lot of people that are furious about that because, you know, it's the way of our world now. We travel, families live in, you know, in different countries. It would obviously be clearly impossible to live like that. But you do have another solution that I do find quite interesting. Tell me that one.
They should have their own planes. They should just have a children's plane. Definitely they should have a children-free plane. If I pay $300 or pounds or whatever to go somewhere, I'm going to need you to be quiet. You can't just scream. What if I come on your show and just, the whole time? You're going to think I'm crazy.
No, you know, the funny thing is, we were all talking about this, obviously, before the show this morning, and a lot of us were saying, before we had kids, we used to think, please, can you do something with that kid? But I was actually talking about the idea that you had of having a glassed-off area, like a family room. And I have to say, something about that appealed to me because it's very stressful as a parent not wanting to upset other people on the plane.
Right, the parents don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know, you can see their faces like, well, what is it? What can they do? But if there was an area, you know, so at least it's not so loud, okay? Like a baggage or whatever, wherever you need to put them.
And it's like, I'd love a beauty salon, I'd love a creche, you know, that would be fantastic in an ideal world, but what about safety? Because obviously, you know,
but you could, you know, like you used to have a smoking area.
Yeah,
could you not have a glassed off area? Soundproof. And then all the mums and dads would be there together, all sharing our pain and our misery.
Oh, no, the airline could provide someone to look after them.
Exactly. So but not that little midwife you had on with the blonde, with the little short skirt, not her. No, she can't, no, because the men will be looking at her. The other one. Not the cute one. That's her, no.
So tell me, what has made you have such an extreme opinion? What was the worst thing that's happened to you on a plane?
Constant screaming. First of all, it's not fair to the kids, okay? Like, where does a 2-month-old, 4-month-old, what was that noise? I heard it.
It's a baby.
Where do they need to be traveling to? Like, parents, stay home, especially when they're young. You know, you need to stop every once in a while or something. Because sometimes there's layovers, there's delays, your ears pop. You know, there's people sick on the plane. What? How safe are they? How are you putting on the seatbelts? There's so many things for a little kid. It's just not, doesn't make any sense. So have a child plane or something where the parents could just have a little break.
Okay.
You know?
Well, thank you so much for now, GloZell. Thank you for your very, very strong opinions. Thank you.
I'm not the only one. You feel the same way, I know.
I think that we would probably say that we would love nothing more than for GloZell to have a baby.
Yeah,
and
sure.
screaming on the plane and stuff. And I'm not quite sure what she said, but I think GloZell was a little insulting to one of our earlier guests who was a quite lovely, charming girl. So I would like to make an apology for GloZell there. So, Shauna, thank you so much for coming in today.
Welcome.
Up for the
Yeah,
Monroes.
we're fine next week. Watch out, everyone.
Thanks, Shauna. Now, after the break,